Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another modded weapon guide and gear guide here on Borderlands 2. Today I am back and we're going to be looking at a new mod made by a guy that I haven't really reviewed anything as of yet. I've just come back from a 2-week break, so apologies if anyone's released anything and I haven't yet covered it. But we're going to be looking at something from CzRSpecV or Spec 5, and today's mod from him is revolving around this, the Moxxis tip jar. Insert your tip. So obviously people know, and even if you don't, I'll explain it. When you come to Moxxis bar in Concordia, you can actually tip her either $100 or $1,000, and after a certain, I think it's totally random amount of time of money, she'll give you a weapon. It's a healing weapon. It's either this guy right here, which is the Bad Touch, which is, I believe, a bit rarer to get than the other one, which is the Good Touch. One's corrosive, one is fire. Now this mod from CzRSpecV actually allows all the Moxxi weapons to be obtained from this source. So I'll show you some good examples of that soon. We're going to apply the mod right there, and then I'll show you guys exactly how to get this mod, and then I'll show you guys some examples of the things that you can get. So as always, you can click on the link in the description, which will take you straight there, or you can head over to the Borderlands 2 community GitHub and then click on Borderlands 2 mods, and then scroll down ever so slightly till you see CzRSpec 5's section. I'm going to call him Spec 5 actually, it's a V, but we'll see. And as you can see, there's a couple of things in there now. He's been very busy since I've been away, but we'll get through them eventually. But we're going to be looking at Moxxi Stash today, so click on that, and then very simply you can see it says there, Moxxis tip jar now gives all of her gear. So click on the raw tab, right click, save as into your Borderlands 2 binaries folder, remember what you've saved it as, and then get tipping. So I've got plenty of money on me, and I'm just going to sit there and go crazy. And you're just looking for her saying how generous of you, that line right there, and that means that she's going to pull a weapon out for you to actually well, for say thank you for tipping it. And as you can see, the first one I got was the Heartbreaker, which is right here. So like I said, all Moxxi weapons are now available using this technique. So if you've got yourself some spare cash, especially early on in the game, this is not just for end game, this is more beneficial mod for very early in the game, when you're actually able to, well, not able to abuse it by spending 99 million you know, at your disposal. Right early on in the game, it is quite difficult to keep a large amount of money and spend so much in Moxxi's tip jar. It could cost you, you know, you could get lucky and spend $5,000, or you could just end up wiping out 100 grand and not getting anything at all. So I believe this is not an overpowered mod, which a lot of people might say it is, because like I said, money is quite hard to come by. So I'm just going to reel off a load of examples of the ones that I'm getting, but every Moxxi weapon is available to you right now. So you've got the Bad Touch, the Good Touch, the recieve, Creamer, Hail, Heartbreaker, Kiss of Death. I'm not sure if the Kiss of Death does actually come out. I haven't tested every single one, but that is a healing Moxxi grenade. The Kitten, the Endowment, the Ruby, all of these are available now through Moxxi's tip jar, which I think is pretty damn cool, really. Little note, I don't know if I did something wrong or not. I'm pretty sure not, but sometimes it can be a little glitchy. Be prepared. Sometimes when it looks like Moxxi's going to pull a weapon out, sometimes she pulls out absolutely nothing, and you can't go on and tip her. So the best thing to do is just quit out, come back in. It is a bit of a waste of money, I know, but obviously when you're running mods, you risk things like that happening. But sometimes I've experienced her not pulling anything out at all, and then sometimes she just completely gets stuck and just doesn't do anything. So again, quit out, come back in, and try again. Bit of a waste of money, but you know, sometimes you can get it in a couple of $100, couple of $1,000. Sometimes it does take a lot longer. But yeah, very good idea for a mod, and hopefully, like I said, those people wanting to play through with the early playthroughs especially, this could come in very handy. Healing weapons are very good, very handy, obviously, if you know grog nozzle users and things like that, or even this guy right here, the Ruby. Very handy for progressing through the game. So yeah, give this mod a try, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I'm pretty sure there isn't a really bad Moxxi weapon. I mean, the Hail's a bit hard to actually use sometimes, but it's quite powerful, especially early on in the game. And things like the Creamer and that, very good launcher. things like that. So hopefully you guys can get lucky with this. If I ever do another playthrough of the Borderlands, which I'm positive I probably will at some point with new series, and that I might activate this mod and just give my luck a try and see how good they are very early on again. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. We hope you've enjoyed. That was the Moxxis stash mod made by CzRSpecV, Spec 5, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.